Hello? Okay. I wanted to check my captions are working, and hey, look, they are. Okay, I think I have everything I need right now. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I think I'm ready to say hi. I think I'm good. I think we're ready. I think we are. Okay. Every time I do this and I like swap entirely, I'm always like, have I messed things up? But here we go. Hi. Hello, chat. Oh my gosh, my chat is so tiny. Set font size. I need you to be, wait, no. I need you to be much larger. Chat appearance. Bigger. Thank you. There we go. Hi, chat. Hello, hello. Also, Serena, Freezy Pop, and Gemma, thank you for the follows. I'll appreciate it. For a day, Neville is free. Neville is no longer sus here. No longer sus. Day is also very strong and powerful. Very strong and powerful. Hello, anyone that stuck through the raid, I really appreciate it. Toddy Boo Girl, hi friend, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, we've made it. We're here. I'm always so nervous when I do this because I'm like, there's so many things that I could just simply mess up and not do correctly. You know? But I think I'm gonna go here. I realized I also didn't adjust my camera for this, but I think we're fine. I think we look good. I'm still centered and everything, so we'll be fine. And we have, look, we've got lovely Garf is here. Lovely Garf is here. Also, Market Psycho, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. I really do. So for those that don't know who I am, I'll give a little introduction and a little bit of what we're going to do today, and then we're just going to hop into the game. Have me in 2 tabs. What's better than double Emrys, you know? Still here. I'm the one with the, you're the one with the cat named Lenny. I hope that you're doing well, friend. Garf peeking out in the corner. Look at him. And also little Pochita is here. We can see Pochita. I love him. I love him. Garfish. You know? Triple Emrys. Imagine. You know what? You're right. That actually is what is better. It's 3 of me. But yeah, for those that don't know who I am, who are maybe just joining and tuning in on the It Gets Better stream, I'm emryskay. I'm a non-binary variety streamer. I play a lot of Sims and a lot of Genshin. Those are my main ones. I actually thought about playing Genshin today, y'all. I ended up not putting it down, but I was like, man, I haven't played Genshin on stream for a while, so I was like, oh, maybe I will. Vanar Pochita has a worm on a string and giggled. That's actually really good. I love that. But yeah, I'm a variety streamer. I love Genshin. I love The Sims, and I love anime and manga, as I'm sure you can see. A lot of things that I enjoy. Currently, really fixated on Chainsaw Man, as well as Blue Lock, and what else have I been reading? Oh, I've been reading Tokyo Revengers as well, which has been pretty good. I've been really enjoying that. But yeah, today we're gonna be chatting about labels. I'm gonna try and do my best to like properly, you know, have that conversation because I was really bad last time about not talking about my queer. I was like talking about just The Sims. So we're gonna talk about labels and just like, you know, just discussing them as a whole because I feel like that's always a good thing to do. And then we're gonna also be building in The Sims, which I'm gonna swap over so I can show y'all now. Where's my game? All of my like my stream deck is like all different, and so I'm like I have to C3 Emrys. Oh my gosh, yeah, C3 Emrys. Let's go. But yeah, so this is what we worked on last time I streamed. We built this little area and also did the shell of the rest of this build. But here we did this little. We're making buildings based off of what's the word for it, based off of like pride flags. And so we did this trans pride flag boba tea shop that I'm kind of in love with. I won't lie to you, I'm kind of in love with it. I can give you a little bit of a tour of what we did. We didn't do a lot of cluttering or anything, but this is kind of where we ended up landing with this, and I'm kind of obsessed. I won't lie, I'm kind of obsessed with it. It's really cute. Very, very much trans flag colors, if you ask me. And then we still haven't worked on these 2 rooms, but we're gonna not worry about them today. And then the back also isn't that done, but this is actually gonna be the build that we're working on. We're gonna work on this middle one today, which I'm very excited about. But yeah, we have this boba tea shop here, and then as you can see down here, there's like a small little entranceway, and then this is going to be an apartment for somebody that probably like owns, maybe somebody that like owns one of these buildings or like works in one of these buildings. I don't know. Or like maybe an Airbnb, but we're going to base this apartment is going to be the lesbian flag colors because we already have some pink in here. And so I thought that would suit very well. We have some pink, we have some like white. And so I thought we could kind of incorporate that, which I think would be really fun. And then this is going to be a bookstore here. I currently have the progressive and intersex flag here. Because I thought that would be like a nice kind of like a nice, like, not like neutral, but I feel like we could do like a lot of like, I want this to be kind of like a good transition between these two builds. Cause this one is like very white and like pastel colors. And then this one here is going to be, this is the gender fluid flag. I'm like 99% sure. I'm pretty sure this is gender fluid. And the gender fluid flag is going to be this cafe here. And then up here is going to be an agender thrift store, which I love. And then in between here is going to be just like kind of like a community like space. I think I want to put some like where they would do like open mic nights or like poetry readings and things like that. I think this is going to technically be attached to the bookstore down here, which will be cute. And then we're going to put somewhere, we're going to have a bar in the basement. I don't know what basement where, but I think we're going to start working on this. I think we're just going to kind of go for it. Flag, that's mine. There it is. There it is. I love it. I think this is going to be like a really fun cafe because I thought the gender fluid flag and the agender flag would look really cute together. I thought like, because they both have like the black and like some of the like white, and we could incorporate some gray in between them as well. I thought that those would like suit well for being in the same building. Same with like how I did with these two. But yeah, this is going to be the one that we're working on today, which I'm really excited about. I'm really excited. I did this part right here off of stream. I kind of wanted to like do some sort of like patio seating. And so this is kind of where we ended up here. And I actually really like this. These are from the Rise and Grind pack from Little Dika, the CC pack, which I love. But yeah, we're going to work on this one here. I kind of wanted to go for like a neutral, potentially like a gray brick here, but I don't know. We'll kind of see like what we end up finding, and see what we kind of enjoy and go from there. Cause I was thinking like an older building style could be kind of nice, but I don't know how well it would like I want them to look cohesive, I guess, if that makes sense, but not like entirely, not like super matchy. Oh, maybe, oh, you know, I could go for my usual here, my favorite, which I do enjoy actually. I love, this is like, I think, yeah, it's from Realm of Magic, and it is one of my favorite bricks in this game. It's so good. They did so well with this one. I'm wondering about like that tone, or is there like a gray maybe? Oh, that is the gray, I think, what I have on there. I mean, we also have like the sandstone here. That could be quite cute, but I want to look for doors because I'm kind of was like trying to think of a vibe that we could go for with this. And I think I don't want it to be as like modern as this. Like we went for like, I guess we went a little bit more of like a Parisian-ish vibe with some of the outside detailing, but I think I would like to go for a bit more, maybe not like a super old kind of vibe. We could go like an Art Deco even. We could go for, ooh, we could go for Art Deco. And I think I'm gonna do like a, ooh, okay, wait, I'm having an idea. I have a bit of an idea that I want to see how this would turn out. It might not be super the vibe, but I'm gonna try it and see what we can do. Because sometimes like, I feel like sometimes like little storefronts will do this and then they'll have these as like little display areas for the books. I feel like that could be really fun. And it gives us a little bit more of a different, of like a different facade, which I like. And we could do like some sort of like nice feature there. But let's look and see what kind of like doors and stuff we have. Oh, I do kind of love that. Because I was also thinking about trying to do something like this, but I don't know if I can get the brick to like match in very well, which is a little bit frustrating, but. Oh, I'm kind of obsessed with, oh, this could be fun. I would have to like, I think go back and like take that little indent out, but I feel like that has some potential as well. I also like this as well. Are these all 3 wide? Is there any 2 wide of that set? There are. I don't know. I don't know what kind of like general vibe we should go for. I kind of was enjoying the Art Deco. Oh, that's like fancy. Look at that. Ooh, and there's, oh, that's actually really nice. Ooh. That is so fancy. I'm kind of obsessed with that. I'm kind of like obsessed with that. I don't know if it's necessarily the vibe for the, okay, wait, maybe it is. Actually, because look at that stained glass in there. Ooh, we could do like the pan flag in this. What are these doors? This is from Felix Andre's Art Deco thing, which I believe is on CurseForge. Because we could go, this has like pan flag colors in it, I think. And we could go for like the white. I think that would be so fun. And I don't know what kind of matching windows we have, but I think we could make something work here. Let's look and see what we've got going. Oh my god, those are so fancy. I think we could do the pan flag. I think that could be really fun. Like some nice like yellow, some blue, some like pinkish. I think I want to focus a lot on the yellow in this build because we have a lot of pink and blue over here. The unlabeled color scheme. Oh. Let me look at the unlabeled. You know what? That actually would make sense if we did unlabeled. What does the unlabeled flag look like again? Let me look and see. Oh yeah. It's like the soft green and soft orange and like a nice soft blue. Maybe we will go for that. Because if we're going to talk about labels today and like what they mean to people, honestly, I'm kind of like that. I don't know if I can show, I don't think I can show you all this. Hi Salky, how are you? But the unlabeled flag, it's like a really soft, like mint-ish green. And then there's a white and then a soft blue and a soft orange. I feel like that could look so fun. Okay, maybe we'll do that because then we could, I think then it would tie into our like little vibe today as well. I think this one could potentially work. But we could also see, let's look at some windows too and see what we've got going on. See what we have there and kind of go, move from that. I think that would be really good. I don't know, because I think that like it would look a little bit out of place if it was like a super old build, if that makes sense. It like matches that door perfectly. Yeah, I think that would be honestly really good. I don't want to go like super old school. I feel like an Art Deco kind of makes sense. I also love these windows, these like open windows. It doesn't always get repped and some people forget about us. I am not doing all of them. I don't have enough like space for all of them, but we're definitely gonna do, I think we have space for like one more on for the whatever the bar is gonna be. So yeah, we could do that. What does the demisexual flag look like? I actually don't know if I know. Let me look. I'm looking it up. I definitely feel like I've gotten a lot better. Oh, okay, yeah. It's the one that has like the black and the white, gray, and purple. Ooh. That could also be really fun. Oh, that could be so fun. I think we could definitely incorporate that. I feel like we could incorporate that. Especially because like over here, we could like think about maybe combining some of these. I feel like it would fit into this building's color scheme really well, which we could do like a third floor up. I mean, I don't know if we're gonna have time to do that like today, but we could definitely, I feel like this could have a third floor and it wouldn't be like horrible, you know? I feel like there's kind of space for it. So maybe we can look at that. I'd be down. So I feel like it would add into that building's color scheme like very much so. So let's go for like a white, like a soft white on the outside, I think, for this unlabeled flag. I think that'll be so nice. And I would like to see if I have any like Art Deco style wallpaper. And we'll have to see. Oh, I have this like marble, which like, I mean, honestly, that could be kind of fun. That could be kind of fun. Doing a bit of like a marble on the top here. Or like just in general over here. I kind of feel like that could be fun. This would also, I guess, technically be Art Deco. Oh, is there like a soft? Ooh, wait, there's this like soft orange here though. A fellow demisexual in the wild. I love when you're able to find other people that share your identity. It's always the best. Always the absolute best. But I feel like that would be, I think that would actually be kind of fun. And then we could go for like a nice, like a thicker trim here. What do we got going on in this? I came with high school. Oh my lord. There's a lot going on there. Hold on. I was hoping that it would be like a little bit smaller, but it is. That is large and in charge. So maybe we'll go for this. And again, this also has like this like orange. I think the orange in the flag is a lot softer. So I think maybe the orange on the building that we have there, I think kind of would work. And then is there not like a plain white on that? Come on, Sims. Don't do this to me. So we might have to go for something more like a bit more streamlined here. Being gay. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell y'all this when we were on my channel. I tried to type in I think it was something very similar to that day as my like going live message. And it wouldn't let me. And I was like, oh, okay. Twitch not letting me say that I'm gay. Rude. The fancy CC trim. I think this is by Max 20. I haven't really used these yet, but I think these are Max 20. It seems like Max 20's like vibe. Oh my god. Wait, why is that doing that? Oh, because I think this is technically like a thing here. Gay all day. Exactly. Exactly. It is really cute. I haven't used it in a build yet, but I really like it. But I think we'll just go for this like very neutral sort of trim there. I think that works. And then let's see what windows we have really quick. But I don't oh, never mind. I was gonna say, I don't know if we're gonna find a window that I'm gonna like. But just kidding. What about this? Do you think, what does this look like? Wait, is there not? Wait, I'm confused. I've confused myself somehow. Oh wait, no, that. It feels like they're too. I feel like if I could find. Let me also do that. Okay. Oh, I think that they're just a little bit. I think they're too big, which is a little frustrating. But this is gonna be like so this is how you get up to the apartment here, is like right here. And so I think I want to be able to like have this be like a little bit, not like a separate like vibe in general, but like just in like a, I don't know, I'm gonna maybe keep this a little bit more neutral, I think, which will be good. I'm sad because those are like, I think those are the matching windows to this door, but they are too big. They're too big. Wait, window 2, is this? Oh, it's window 1. All right. Rest in peace. We could do something like this, these like open windows. But I don't know if I even like that, because this is still a commercial lot, and I want to like make it apparent that it is. I like this, but can I get it? I don't know if I'm gonna get, because we need like a single tile too, which I think makes it a little bit difficult. Is that? Oh, okay, no. For some reason, I thought that that was like, the sizing on that was weird. But it is not. Let me, first let me do this. Let's bring up this 1, 2. I think that'll be good for, also, let me get rid of this, because I don't think we have the unlabeled flag in game. Let me just double check. But I don't think we do. No, okay. So I'm just gonna get rid of that because I'm gonna get confused if I keep it in here. But I think what we'll do is we'll probably do like a counter. Let me get lights. Hold on. I'm being better about putting lights in my builds. Be proud of me, chat. Be proud of me, y'all. Let me do this, that. And let me just put these in here too. Progress, I'm learning. This is actually a really big bookstore. Now that I'm like looking at it, I'm like, oh, this thing is huge. Add more flags and I'll take out the bad lesbian flag, please. It's really frustrating to me that the lipstick lesbian flag is still in there. It's a little frustrating, if I'm being honest. Because like, okay, yeah, they had the wherewithal to, you know, add in the other lesbian flag, but you're not gonna like take out, you're not gonna take out the one? Come on. I'm wondering, like, I was thinking maybe here. Literally no one, yeah, no one uses it. Not good with lighting votes. Toddy, I'm always one to forget to put like lights in my build, and then I'm building in the dark and everyone's like, hey, we can't see what you're doing. What if you put lights in? I'm like, oh wait, you're right. I'm like, part of me wants to make this huge like really big. Because I want to learn, more. Yeah, no worries, Emma. So there is the, so this is good lesbian flag, great lesbian flag. The other one was created by, I believe, a TERF. And is very exclusionary to trans people. So this one good. Orange in flag good. No orange in flag bad. But yeah, I think Day, you might have to correct me on this if I'm wrong, but I believe it is made by a TERF and is very exclusionary to trans people, trans women. So orange, good. Orange in the lesbian flag, great. There's also, so there's two, because there's this one, and one it's just like, how many stripes you want, for the most part, you know? Non-binary lesbian, their name is Emily Gwen, and they're a 10 out of 10 person. There it is. But yeah, it's they had the other one in game, and then they just like kind of didn't. Oh, it was made by a racist transphobe. There it is. There it is. All pink, bad. Pink and orange, good. Isn't there? Because I will try and look up the lesbian flag and be like, wait, which one is it? Especially when making funny lesbian memes for my friend. That's, yeah, definitely very fair. Very, very fair. Because I feel like, I mean, I myself don't identify, like, I'm not a lesbian, and so I try to stay as educated as I can on lesbian issues, because, you know, I have a lot of lesbian friends, Day, you know, for instance. And I'm just like, it's just very baffling to me that people don't why people still like try to continue to use things. I think it's mostly probably just people not being super in the know or anything. Wait, we're friends? Are we? I thought we were. Maybe. I don't know. No, okay. I'm really struggling to find a window that I like. Look at this. Oh, you're so fun. Oh, that's cute. They are friends. I don't know which one, because I think I want you to be able to see like a decent amount in there, but also like, I don't know. None of these feel right. And none of these feel right to me. We were talking about labels. What is my sexuality? So I don't know. This is, I think, part of the reason why I wanted to talk about labels is because I find it such an interesting and also very nuanced and like complicated topic. Is that like for the longest time I identified as bi, and I still do, but I feel like there's been a lot of discourse specifically between like I feel like the big discourse was the bi versus pan debate, which is a whole other conversation I could get into, but I feel like I don't know if I've got it in me to talk about it, because I feel like it's a very a lot of people love to argue about it. But so I've identified as bi like almost my entire life. Are those stripes in the window? What? I'm just gonna do these. And so that's kind of like how I identified. And then it was like I kind of found out that I was bi, or like knew that I was bi before pan was like a very popularly used label. Ooh, wait a minute. Is there a way that I can maybe put those together? There's between the two flags with the orange in them. One is less stripe. One with less stripe is just simplified version that's made for easier printing. They're the same thing. Yeah, I think that's why sometimes they have flags with like less stripes in it, because it makes it easier for like printing purposes. But yeah, I've identified as like bi in almost my entire life. But I found like more recently, I kind of like, I still definitely identify with being bi, but I'm like, for me at this point, I'm in like a very long-term relationship with my partner. And there's maybe more nuance to like my attraction and to my like sexuality than what there maybe used to be. But at the same time, like it's something that like it matters to me, but also like it doesn't, because maybe that's something if my partner and I ever like break up, maybe then that's a bridge that I'm going to cross, where I kind of figure things out on my own then. But I'm like, I'm in such like a secure and like I feel comfortable with how I identify now within my relationship. So it's never really been like much of a thought beyond that, if that makes sense. But also I feel like a lot of times I just don't feel like explaining to people like, okay, yeah, I'm bi, but also like not the bi that everyone assumes is like, oh, you are only attracted to men and women and that's it. And I'm like, well, no. No. So I normally just tell people that I'm queer, which I know is a label in and of itself that some people aren't comfortable with, which is totally fair and valid. Oh, I think that's cute. Also, hi, Monte Carlo, how are you? Ooh, and there's that soft green there. Oh, wait a minute. I think we're onto something here, folks. I think this door I'm gonna change though. I like it, but it's not giving me the vibes. And so a lot of time, like now, I mostly just like kind of consider myself like queer rather than anything else. The labels that I'm aware of: bisexual, pansexual, polysexual, and omnisexual. There may be more. Yeah. There's like the really big debate about just like in general. And I don't know, not to like discredit a lot of like younger like queer youth, because obviously their input and their say is like important, because you know they're like the next generation of the LGBTQIA plus community. But I think a lot of people just kind of started making issues, especially with the bi label, of being like, oh well, if you're bi, that doesn't include trans people or non-binary people. And it's like, well, no, I'm non-binary. But like for me, it's just been like a conversation, or it's just been like a label that I've had literally my entire life. Like before I even knew I was trans and non-binary and like trans mask, you know, whatever flavor of trans that I am. Before I knew all of that, I knew that I was like, I figured out I was bi in like middle school. And so I was like, I don't know, for me it was like, okay, I came to terms with that like identity and that label so long ago that flavor of trans. Yes, it was like a conversation that I feel like was sparked online like a while ago, and kind of like never, for me it never made any sense. But I know that some people, like, I don't know if anyone really carries that belief anymore, that like, oh, if you identify as bi, you aren't including like bi people or non-binary or trans people in your identity. I don't know if that's still like a belief that's very carried anymore. It might be, and I just like am not aware, but I feel like that at this point people kind of, you know, come to their senses a little bit. Bi attracted to multiple genders, pan is attracted to, that's how I like to describe it, really. Mermaid is, that's what, like, I'm not here to really police anyone's you know, how they identify and how they label and how they explain their identity. Like, I'm not here to do that, because that's like, you know, a whole other conversation, I feel like. But I think like, yeah, as long as your like identity is not, you know, the way you identify is not harming anyone. Like, I know there's thinking about making that into like a little planter there. I think that'll be cute. It is, but the Tumblr discourse decided that bi was trans exclusive in 2014, and it's been very useless and bad debate ever since. Yes, I feel like it's something that like is maybe most people kind of have like disregarded that debate and like don't think about it much anymore. But it was definitely something that I remember being in like college and being like, people being like you can't, like, I can't believe that you're bi, you hate trans people. And I'm like, no, wait, hold on, whoa. And like in college I didn't know I was trans either. I didn't really find out that I was trans until I was well into adulthood. Imagine how fun that was for me. And so it was just always kind of like something where it was like, oh, I held this identity my entire life, and it was something that I resonated with, because it was like, okay, yeah, this is like, you know, the first thing that I kind of understood about myself in terms of like my queer identity. Tumblr discourse that definitely leaked over into like the real world, you know? So I hated trans people because I identify as bi, and I don't miss that. Exactly. And it was like something that I was always like, well, why do people want to like invalidate this part of my identity that I have been, you know, I've been like, again, like there's also like, there's not that much of a difference, but like for me, I'm like, I feel like there is, I always like just very much resonated. I was like, yes, I am bi. This is a very real thing about me. And while, you know, labels, and I feel like your gender and sexuality in general, spectrum, and they can change over time and they can adapt over time, and that's totally okay. And a very like real and valid thing that will happen. But for me, I was like, I came to, you know, this like understanding of with myself, and now everyone's trying to tell me that like this understanding that I had was like inherently transphobic, which was just like a whole thing. To more than two genders specifically, where omnisexual will often be defined as attraction to all genders, but gender is taken into account. I've seen bi defined as attracted to multiple genders, as well as being attracted to two or more. Specifically, it's all relative for sure. Yeah, definitely like a very relative conversation. And it's like, for me, what I like to tell people that like, you know, maybe aren't necessarily like, oh, sure, or they don't know. I think that like it comes down to it, like with whatever label like resonates with you, like, you know, as long as you're not like harming others with your label, and like that, I don't want to like talk about too many like not controversial, but like, you know, more heated and like hot topic debates. But like, you know, there's recently been a lot of debate, specifically, I think, within like the lesbian circles on Twitter, of being like bi lesbian, bi pan lesbian, which just makes me want to, like, that label harms the lesbian community in like a way that is I feel like a lot of people don't understand and don't grasp, and it definitely comes from a place of like ignorance, in my opinion. But like I said, I don't really want to, you know, touch too much on like that sort of sphere. But like I said, like, as long as your label isn't, you know, directly doing harm to certain communities and like backtracking the progress that has been made by certain communities, then like I say go for it. You know, whatever resonates with you is what resonates with you. The golden lesbian idea is so upsetting and silly. I don't know if I know what like the golden lesbian idea. I might not be super educated on. Sadly, because I am bisexual, but I'm more attracted to women than men. Yeah, like I think the one thing that people like tend to forget is that like you can have a preference. You can identify as something and you can have a preference, but like trying to take and like adapt the like lesbian label is like like, come on. I feel like lesbians, more than a lot of people in the LGBTQIA plus community, get a lot of hatred. I mean, y'all know me, resident lesbian protector here. Has never had sex dated man, but is not actually a thing, to be honest. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Haven't heard in a long time. I see. But yeah, I feel like a lot of times, specifically with like the lesbian community, I think that people should listen to them far more because they are, I feel like, notoriously get the most. They deal with so much and get erased so easily within our community. I guess I didn't know that there was like a term for that. The gold star. I didn't know that was like an actual term. That's so interesting. Huh. But yeah, you said it wasn't like much of a thing anymore, which I think it's fair. We must protect lesbians at all costs. We must protect lesbians at all costs. Listen, I say every time we talk about LGBTQIA plus issues and lesbians at the same time, I'm always like, y'all, if you are in within the queer community, within the LGBTQIA plus community, and you have not read Stone Butch Blues by Leslie Feinberg, you should. You should. Because educate yourself. Just educate. Who are protecting lesbians? Assume turf, and that's such a problem. Exactly. People, read Stone Butch Blues by Leslie Feinberg. It is free. It's free to read. It is an incredible read, and I feel like it is something that I think it should be required reading. If you're gonna take place in LGBTQI plus discourse, if you're gonna like have a space where you are debating with people or like talking with people, discussing issues, you should read it. Day, put that link in chat. Sorry, I definitely missed a lot of stuff in chat. Hold on. I saw that Emma said something. Okay, I hope this doesn't come off as offensive because I actually want to learn and want to be as inclusive as I can. But sometimes I feel like I learned something new about the LGBTQIA plus community, but then there are 5 other new things. How can I be aware of all and be totally inclusive? It's hard. It's definitely very hard. And it definitely is like it's a very like nuanced, and I mean, there's a whole lot of history within the LGBTQIA plus community. And what I say, like, I think the way in terms of like, you know, you want to like educate yourself and you want to learn more about the community as a whole, but you're not necessarily sure where to start. I always say start with the people that you know that are a part of the community. Learn about like their identities, learn about like the history of their identities. Like, always be open to just like listening. I know sometimes I can understand that like going off and like learning a bunch of stuff on your own is really difficult because you have to navigate, like, you've got to navigate Google and like finding reputable sources that aren't like, you know, because people write articles from all sides of like a conversation, and so trying to like figure out and like really understand like the nuance in a lot of conversation is like definitely very, very difficult. But I just take it like a step at a time, and like, you know, don't be afraid to ask questions, but also know that people don't owe you like education. That's, I think, another really big thing is people don't owe you education. But like, if you find people that are willing to like talk to you and educate and like, you know, really oh my God, bread. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think just be willing to listen to like your fellow, your, you know, your peers, your friends, your pals. Trans till early adulthood is something I feel as well, even though I was like 15 when I started to realize it. It took me forever to come to terms with my own gender and sexuality. I'm still confused even 6+ years later. Yeah, like I don't know who I am. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. I definitely like oh yeah, there's the Leslie go read Stone Butch Blues. Read it. We should do a book club. A book club in my community where we read Stone Butch Blues together. I think we should do it. Not only lesbian identities, but as one of the only pieces of writing that explains my identity, specifically femme for butch. Yeah. It's very good. It's very good. My best friend in the whole wide world is a she, they lesbian, used to use the bisexual label. Sometimes we joke about, hey, remember when you liked men? And it gives her grounds to blame me for liking men, which is very fun, I think. It's like a form of reminiscing for us and watching them grow into themselves over 8 years we've known each other. Golden lesbian is a myth, just like the term with like the model minority. Yes, exactly. Hungry for bread, approaching lunchtime. Oh my god, bread. Queer book club in the Discord. Maybe we could do it. In this chat, we love and respect butches. It's true. Because I think that I can understand. A lot of people really struggle. I think I'm going to use this as like the little label here that we're going to do. I can definitely understand, like I feel like as humans in general, really enjoy when things are very clear cut and very black and white. You're so right, Hades. You're so right. But I think as like a society really enjoy when things are very black and white and very easy to understand and easy to grasp, but that's just like not the reality of like sexuality and gender identity. It's just not how it is. It is a messy, complicated, very nuanced situation that I think most people really struggle trying to get that door out. First, any human second. It's true. Saying I was pansexual took till literally 27 to realize I'm actually panromantic demisexual. Everyone experiences self-discovery at their own pace. It's true. Yeah, I didn't know I was trans until I was 22. 20. How old am I now? Hold on, I have to do some math, chat room. 22. I had to do math. I didn't know that I was trans until I was 22. And then, you know, I realized it and I was like, oh. It was one of those, I feel like some people talk about this, but they have those moments where they like, when they realize they identify with the label and then they look back at their life and they're like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that all makes sense. That is all adding up. That was me. We live in a community with no exposure to them, raised super Christian conservative. And I remember being afraid I was lesbian, but dismissing it because I knew I liked guys and didn't know bi. I was thinking, yes, exactly, all these Sims. I think a lot of people really take some of their situations for granted, honestly. Like, I was very similar where I grew up in a very like rural area, one that was like, again, is really conservative. I knew I think I knew 3 other people that were part of the LGBTQIA plus community in school, and they were all gay men. I didn't have exposure to literally anyone else. I didn't know any lesbians. I didn't know anyone else that was bi. I didn't know anyone else that was like I knew literally like no one else in the community at all. And so I didn't really have a lot of my exposure to stuff until I went to college, because I ended up going to college in a larger city, in a very progressive city as well. And I was very blessed to be able to go where I was and to find a community immediately. I honestly, I like contribute most of my education and like exposure to the LGBTQIA plus community to one of my best friends that I met my freshman year of college. Because I met them and they were a lesbian, and it was like from then on that was like my like introduction into a lot of like they immediately I think they grew up in like suburbs outside of where we went to school, and so they had like a really good support system. They had a GSA at their high school and they had stuff like that where it was like they had that support system, and then they as I was becoming friends with them, it was like, oh, I started meeting more people who like were a part of like the queer community as a whole, and it was like opened my eyes at that point. And like I was like, wow, there's so much stuff going on here. Like what? Until I was in my 30s. Yeah, everyone has it at their own pace, because a lot of times, especially when people don't have the support system at home when they're growing up, or when like even in their school when they're growing up, it's such a difficult thing to just kind of like you have to like not really be introduced to it. Like I think now with like a lot of what is it like with a lot of like online presences, I think it's a little bit easier for people to kind of get introduced and exposed to like things online, in terms of like maybe exposed to is like the wrong wording to use, but like I think it's a little bit easier for people to like find information now than necessarily say when I was in like high school. Gay security agent, it's like the gay, I think they've changed a lot of like how they're like what they're called, but I think for most part it's like a gay student alliance, so it's like just LGBTQIA plus students that like they get together and they do stuff, but only the gay males were out. That's what I'm saying. LD, like the three people I knew that were part of the community when I was in high school, they were all like cis gay men, and like I wasn't really like I was kind of friends with them, and like we were like kind of close, but it was like not close enough. Like I got outed in high school, which was like not, it was really like it was not a huge deal for me. Everyone was like it is what it is, but I was like the only person I knew that identified that way, and so it was definitely like very very I'm trying to find a door for here and I cannot find one. Oh, what about this? No. Genders and sexualities lines. Yeah, I think a lot of them, like the acronym ends up changing, I think, per like school and stuff like that, but for general it's like the so basically I was right. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You know, and I'm not worrying about this door. I was like, I want to figure out a door for this, but I don't, unless we did something like, I feel like I need it to be like a single tile door. A single tile, like taller door. But I would like a little window. Oh, maybe that. You know, let's do that. More girls and guys, but not still putting together. Yeah, I was like in, I think like early middle school. I did a summer camp and I made out with a girl and I was like, oh wait. Oh wait. And I kind of always, I don't know, it was always something that I kind of just like, I always like joking say that that was like my gay awakening, was truth or dare smooching, which I think is really funny. Honestly, I think I am gonna just keep it like that. I kind of like this here. I think that's cute. And then I think I want to do like a nice counter area. I was thinking here, because we could do like a nice counter moment. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Remember how when I was in high school and I was hugging my friend who at the time presented a bit more feminine, and some random girl came up to me and was like, "Hi, you're so brave," because I was in a you're so brave. Because I was in a flannel, and I guess she thought we were dating. It's so wild. It really made me go into a state of panic because I was worried that savage leaning people would shoot their shot and get outed, or otherwise upset that they got met with a dense wall that is me. You're so brave. Realized I could be bisexual. Yeah. The Gay Straight Alliance included allies too and was run by the most amazing ally teacher I've ever met, who straight up suspended kids on the spot for saying phobic stuff. Oh my gosh, didn't send them to the principal or anything, just said, "You're suspended, get out, don't come back till Monday." Honestly, it's incredible. It's truly incredible. Yeah, I don't know. I was like, there was always people that like kind of assumed, like, I don't know. I guess I haven't really like met, like, I haven't really talked to or like kind of caught up with a lot of people from my high school because I ended up not really like staying in touch with most people, but I'm sure there's some that are like I'm sure there's some that are some flavor of gay. Oh, maybe this. We're gonna end up going for a very pastel vibe here again, but I think that's gonna be fine. Oh, I would love to do this green and like the white, but I don't think I have that option. Oh, what about that? No, I think that blue is too. Oh, wait, there we go. I think we're gonna do these green counters. Captain Marvel in theater. It's fair. Very fair. Oh, I think that's like a really lovely. I think we're gonna go for a bit, maybe not like a high-end like bookstore, but definitely is not gonna be as like for years, but never really having an emotional attachment to him, and then I was like, wait a minute. Oh, that makes sense. Wait a minute, I think I'm Demi. Yeah. Have a gay awakening or questioning period. I can remember of I always knew I loved women and knew I was lesbian very, very early, even before knowing what lesbian was. Yeah, like I was like, I feel like I always was like very aware that I was bi, and it was like I feel like even when I was like, oh, my gay awakening was like me, you know, like making out with someone like at a summer camp, like I still very much was always just like, as soon as I like, this is I think maybe part of just me too, because this is how it kind of was when I was starting to understand that I was like trans, where it was like I found a label I resonated with and I was like, yeah, that's it, and I didn't really question beyond that. It was kind of just like, yeah, that was it, there I am. And like it was something as soon as I had the word for what I was feeling and understood, I was like, oh, cool, done, great. So I'm very lucky in the regard that I've never had to really question much of like in my labels. It's always been there, and I always knew, even though I was when I was dating men in my teenage years, I wasn't attracted to them or loved them, I've been a lesbian. Yeah. It was always just something like it was like once I had that like that kind of like I like, oh yeah, this is how I am, then it was always just kind of there, if that makes sense. By being dumb due to my sexuality, and her asking, did it end because you support the community or because you're a part of it? And turns out she knew for years but wanted to wait till I brought it up, which is always, I feel like, the way to do it. My queer awakening was the Mummy. Okay, but who didn't feel something during the Mummy though? Everyone feeling a little bit of something during the Mummy. All right, it is chef's kiss. I was in love with both Steve and Peggy from the first scene. Oh, I should have turned to my friend in sophomore year and told my friends, who were mostly pan-bi, hey, I think I'm ace, and then ignoring it for the next 4 years. I feel like that's how it goes. That was, yeah, I was like, I'm bi. Okay, cool. And then I just was like, I'm not gonna think about it. Which course, yeah, listen, the Mummy, chef's kiss, baby. Trying to find the matching. Oh, it's right here. Is there one with the wood? Maybe not. Maybe there isn't. I was also growing up a super homophobic time. My brother would call me the F slur when I was maybe a middle schooler, not because of my sexuality, but just because I was such a part of the vocabulary during that time. You youngins have good. Oh my goodness. Something who's 8 years old told my parents that they think they're non-binary. My parents said they'll wait to see if they really are before using the pronouns. That is so frustrating, yeah. Get to see the Mummy. Pants. It's real good. It's real good. Oh, I guess we can use this. Because I'm thinking about doing like the counter like here. Maybe I could bring this up one more. Oh my god, I could. Because if we do like the checkout counter here, oh, I kind of love that. I'm gonna probably end up doing a wall, like a small wall here. Acceptance is ever evolving as I explore being agender, what it means to be non-binary lesbian. Yes, definitely very fair. I feel like that's the thing that like also when it comes to like labels specifically, like that's the thing that I think a lot of people don't necessarily not that they don't think about, but it's just something that I think is always really good to keep in mind is that like we were saying earlier, like sexuality, like gender and sexuality is a very fluid, a very, very fluid thing. And so, like you expect your identity to change and to like evolve and, you know, be different. And, I feel like not being able to express that through your like labels, I don't know. Like your labels are like, if you're like, if we're looking at like sexuality and gender as like this huge like spectrum, or what did they say in the Sims thing? They were like, oh, gender is like it's like a galaxy or something like that. They had somebody say that, which I love. Like you'd expect that, like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, well, you identified with this label early on in your life, so like how could you be this other label? And it's like, well, like, come on, it changes, it's ever changing. See straight couples and just pretend in my head they're a bunch of lesbian couple. Oh my goodness. All your cats are mentally ill because she gets emotionally attached to people like Anakin Skywalker, and I'm like, the lesbian found another protector. Oh god, it's a murderer. The Mummy is really good. See how horror it is before Pants watches? That's fair. That actually makes sense, yeah. Everyone keeps saying I should watch it, but my ADHD autistic brain has to be. I'm the same way, Pant. Especially when it comes to movies, I have to like be prepared to watch a movie. It's like a whole thing for me watching a movie. Like I have to be like prepped and ready to go to watch a movie. Despite being a cishet man, is very open to helping me figure out my gender and sexuality. Yes, I'm very lucky for my partner. Don't let him hear me say this. No, I'm kidding. I love him very dearly, and he has been great and like just kind of accepting and rolling with the punches. And even when I was like worried about certain things, and I was like, oh, I don't know how you're gonna feel about this, and he was like, well, we'll just worry about that when we get there. Like it's not a huge deal right now. And I'm like, you know what? Cool, great. I don't have to worry about things. It's quite nice. Those were like slightly different colors, so I'm changing it to that. 1999 cinematic masterpiece, The Mummy. Exactly. Bought a new gender once, and then realized it wasn't right, so now I just lease so I can trade it back when I'm ready. I love that so much, Fauna. Oh my god. Unfortunately, I'm a Dan stan, even though we are forever beefing. It's true. It's because you're both fighting for my love. Electronics, there we go. Let's put a cash register out. Our goofy emryskay. Oh man, he does his best. He even got me pizza for lunch. I haven't eaten it yet, but I'm gonna eat it after stream. I'm very excited for it. Ooh, should we do this like very like, I guess this bookstore is turning out much fancier than originally planned. I'm winning in the end. It's true. It's true. Yeah, Emerson said I could fix it, but we love that for you. Oh man. Do I want to do that? Like fancier cash register? I feel like yeah. We're listening to the Rally Swig playlist, which is the DMCA free Julian Solomita playlist that he put together, and I always forget the song is on here, and it always kind of confuses me when it first comes on. I'm like, what's going on here? And I'm like, oh yeah. Do we only have 2 cash registers in this game? Do we have no other cash registers? A Simran having a goofy boyfriend. It is so funny to me, because sometimes when I'm talking about my Dan in the like Sims group chat, I have to be like, Dan, not duck. Not the duck variety of Dan. Never leave a sim, Kay, and I got married for a visa, for love, more like. I think I'm gonna go for this one. 4 years and now we're That's so sweet. Wait, I love that. The unbelievable, I don't know why, I love the message, the unbelievable tension between being a simmer and having a goofy boyfriend named Dan. I'm putting that in the Sims group chat because that's hilarious to me. Duck Dan and Burger Dan, exactly. Oh my god, we finally have a Minecraft channel. I'm so excited. We've been playing Minecraft a lot. Dan, not duck, exactly. I think that's cute. I guess this is becoming a lot fancier than originally planned, which I think is okay. How are we liking this so far? What are the vibes? I think maybe this orange down here, I can't tell if this orange is too much and if I should go for like a different color or if I should change the wall. Oh, but almost 7 years he started. Ooh, that's really exciting. That's so exciting. I feel like the orange. Do you think the orange on the floor and the shop is too much? I think that's like my only real concern. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get like a nice soft green there, so I'll keep that. Because I want to try and start incorporating the green. Well, I guess we'll have the green on the inside with that thing there. With this. I think I'm gonna go for like, ooh, we should go for a really light flooring in here. Like, I'm thinking there's a very specific flooring that I'm thinking of. This guy. I think would be really good actually. Potentially with like a white. No, I kind of just really like that soft wood. Frozen Twin. I'm so excited, Ollie. I'm so excited. Gives me deep nostalgia for all the storefronts in the neighborhood I grew up down the tile exterior. Ooh. Yeah, I think that'll be good. I want to find, oh, let's get like a nice little pendant light. I almost got confused again when I was trying to say pendant light and would have said pendulum light, which they're just not it. I mean, he said, do you still love me though? And I said, yes, of course. He said, okay, cool, love you no matter what, and hugged me. That's so sweet. I feel like a lot of times, like, that's kind of like, for me, like, that's what matters, is it's like, as long as, you know, and I think even with like, ooh, because I think I'm gonna make it so the doors go in, which I think they would go, I think they'll go in now, because then that can go like there. With the blue. Yeah, no worries at all, mermaid, no worries. Enjoy your nap, friends. Panther mermaid, enjoy your naps. My expectations too high because my parents knew each other for 10 years and dated for 7 before they got married. Dad and mom were at a bar. My dad just went, hey, do you want to get married? And he had to stop her from running to the courthouse because he knew she would regret not having a wedding. That's fair. I'm very much, I think if/when Dan and I do get married, I don't think that we'll be having a wedding because I'm like, that sounds like a lot of work that I don't want to do. Please. Why? Oh no, I think I have to do different. I think they're too tall. No. I was so attached. SMH. And a big wedding. I just feel like I would probably end up just having like a series of meltdowns and I just like don't want to do that. I think it would just be it'd be a little too much for me, I think. Oh, you know what? Let's use this. Cause look at that little like door knocker, and we could go for like a nice. Well, I was gonna say like a nice pale green, but there's not really a lot of green options. There's orange. I think maybe just the white. Yeah, we'll do that there. Dan gets his parking lot vows with Crab and Momo as witnesses. Oh man. Yeah, I think that we'll eventually just probably get courthouse married, but oh, or this. Oh, I don't know. I do enjoy this. Oh, okay, but they're all like full. Okay, no, I'm gonna go back to that. Okay. Door for here though. What if I do something like this? What is this one? This is from, oh, okay, it's Shirley Sims. Love the courthouse, yeah. Of Dan saying vows is so funny to me. Dan and I are very much, my partner and I, we're really not very like, ceremonies like aren't really our thing. We're very just like casual people. And while I'm like, oh, the idea of a wedding can like, I feel like it can be like really romantic, like a really like, sometimes like the idea of a wedding for me, I'm like, oh, that could be like kind of fun and cute. And you know, that's like its own thing. But then I'm also like, knowing myself, I would hate it. I would probably hate every second of it. And I would feel a little frustrated most of the time. Big wedding hectic this September coming. I'm maid of honor at one, and the next September is my own. Gonna be chaos. Best friend are doing that so close that our anniversary will be 2 days apart. Wait, that's really cute. I kind of love that. And Minecraft, a Minecraft wedding. The only image of I have of Dan is the one image of him in that banana costume you showed us. So all I have is banana in a suit. What is Dan in a banana costume? I don't remember that. Gonna be real. I don't remember it. Only 2 witnesses, big dinner with family after, but no one was invited to the ceremony. And then we had a big, that's kind of what I think we're gonna do is we'll probably have like a thing where we do our like, we'll probably do like our vows and stuff on our own, and then vows, like we'll probably just go and get like married on our own, and then we'll do like a party where all of our friends come and hang out. Just where he was in some costume at a friend's house during, yes, no, I know what you're talking about. Yes, I do remember that. It was very funny. He was wearing like, yes, I do. Okay, yeah. You really had to jog my memory for that. Oh my God. Get married by an Elvis in Las Vegas. Oh my God. Small wedding with 3 guests, and then had a housewarming party with everyone else. Yeah, I feel like that feels like much more of my kind of speed in terms of like what I want to do. What about this? You don't glitch in, which is great. And it's fancy, but not like too fancy, right? Fauna, thank you so much for the follow, friend. I appreciate that. Had courthouse wedding followed by a party. It was D&D party in full costume. That sounds incredible. How do we feel about this? It feels like I think that's not too bad. You know what I want to put out here that I'm thinking about now? And I'm gonna see if I can find it. Packs. I think there's one in this, and there's one in this maybe. Let me see. Thinking about this. Isn't there one of these in high school too, or am I making that up? I think that'll be really good to add in here too. Are these all, yeah, those are all for like a bar. Those are for elements. We probably have some other. Okay, there's that. That's for bread. That's for clothes. Those are for collectibles. That's sales stuff. So is that. Is there anything in here? That's what those are. Wedding sign work? Ooh, the wedding sign would look so cute for out here. Yeah. Oh my God, wait, yes. Storage, no. Let's go to show all really quick for high school. Let's just do just high school years really quick. Because I feel like there's another thing that I'm thinking of. Oh, this is the other one I'm thinking of. Oh, but I guess it doesn't have like actual books on it. It's more so just like a, okay, fair. I'm thinking about potentially using this wall decal somewhere, so I'm gonna put that there. Hangover on the railing, yeah. That's what I was thinking of, because those are in Get to, I know what I'm talking about, I think. I'm just looking to see. Oh. Well, aren't you fancy? Oh, you don't really fit there though, so never mind. Because that would have been really cute, I think. This. I wonder if I have other versions of these like paneling here. What is this? Oh, this is the awning. Which I might use up here, honestly. As like, I don't know. I feel like I could potentially use that up there, but we'll see. We'll see. My friend is pretty much a Norse neo-pagan. Spare a few practices because of resources, and I keep telling them that if they ever get married, they are required to have a sword fight. Yes. I want a big Jewish wedding ceremony where I get to be the princess I am, and I'm gonna be stressed and cry, but it'll be amazing. I'm single, ladies. No, I love that though. I love that. I feel like I really enjoy like the idea of having a wedding because I love like decorating and like I love like curating a vibe, if you will. I love doing that. And I feel like let me take this out. Let's look at the wedding sign really quick for this. Oh yeah. Oh, I think this would be so good. Oh, this is really gorgeous, actually. I'm thinking, honestly, I think this one is maybe the vibe. Maybe I'll just do that first one there. Or this. And then these are gonna be like, you know, like how they'll have like free books and stuff. I wanna do that here. We could go for this. The blue is like such a soft blue that I'm like, maybe we'll go for that. Maybe I can do that there. I don't know. And then yeah, I think there's book wall signs and get to work, and there's some in city living as well, I believe. So we're gonna look there. Let's take this off. And pretend you were cheating on me. Oh my god. Oh, my friends keep trying to get me to get a cowboy hat ring. Oh, you should. You should. Oh, I do. I think I do, Bridget. That would be really cute. Okay, so there's this one from City Living. Let's see if there's anything here that is giving me the vibes I want. I think this one's maybe a little bit too modern for what I'm gonna go for. Yeah. You are no. I always forget a lot of these exist. Okay. Coffee neon sign. No. Oh, there might be one in here. Ooh, the little jewelry store one is really cute. None for books though. Okay. That one, no. Where is the... Oh, you know where it is? It's from Get Together. It is from Get Together, I think. Oh my god, wait, is it not? Am I? Why can I not remember where? Oh no, I think it's this one. Maybe? No, it's not this one. Why am I so confused? I've confused myself somehow. I've really confused myself. That one's bread. That's not it. No. I really somehow confused myself. I've seen the book sign from looking up sign. It's in a weird spot. Okay. Sign. Me always going through the catalog being confused is why I can't find stuff. Not me spelling that, just entirely wrong. Okay. Sign. No. Jupiter, thank you so much for that follow. I really appreciate it. I really do. Oh my god, wait, this one would be so cute. With the little fox! I might do that one instead of this sign here. Sorry, I just got really, oh my god. It's so cute! With the fox reading? Oh my god, stop. Ooh, this one's very modern and I kind of like that. I kind of love that a lot. Oh, the little plant! That's cute. I like that. Oh my god, little architectural model. Oh. Here! No, this isn't it either, actually. Oh! Or it is. I think this is a... Is there a different one and I'm just confused? Hold on, I'm gonna keep looking because I feel like there's another one, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, it's this one! Okay, this is the one I'm thinking of. There should be a bisexual. Oh, a little bisexual plant shop. Oh, that would be really cute. I really like that idea. Part of me wants to just like put this here or like there. Is there more reading ones? No, we get one fox and one fox only. I'm gonna put this like here maybe. Part of me wants to like do this too. Or it's like this is the... This is like the bookstore sort of deal and then this one is a bit more like... Feels much more a little bit residential there. Is that weird? Yeah, this one's from Cottage Living. I'm pretty sure. I can double check. But yeah, Cottage Living. You put this inside. I think I'm gonna end up using this. I don't know if I like that or not. I feel like I want like some sort of separation, but then I'm like, maybe I don't. Maybe it's fine. Maybe I'll do like a planter here. Like I like this having this little thing of flowers. I think this is really cute and works. But then I think we'll just do some more planters like here to separate this off. I'm thinking like, oh, that's like a little seedling starter kit. Oh, I want to do a plant shop. That could be so cute. That could be so adorable. I'm thinking like just find where like a lot of the larger planters are. Ooh. I kind of like that, but I don't know. I feel like this could be kind of fun. Because I like that it's like both sides. But again, I'm like, do I really want to like... Maybe I don't want to separate that much. Like, I think I need something like shorter. Let me like this. Can we get like a soft... There's that. Didn't we use that over here? Or am I making that up? No, I guess we didn't use that. Using this build where you make a themed build based on the color scheme of pride flags would be your own, your loved ones, or just ones you think are pretty. Ooh, I think that'd be really fun. I would love to do that. I think that'd be really nice. I've been thinking about doing more shell challenges recently. I've been kind of in the mood to like decorate and to do more, just like generally do some more shell challenges, but I just like have not had the time. I'm thinking like if I did like What if I did this here? And then part of me like wants to put, is there a matching gate for this? And if there is, what does it look like? Is it this? Because I was like, oh, what if I did like a little like gate to that door there? Oh, maybe I will do that actually. I'm gonna use this as that, and then I think we'll go for I think we'll go for like a gate in here. I guess this is the only matching one. Oh wait, there's this one. There's a double. I forgot about that. I think that's kind of cute because in that way it's like, oh, this is their own like space here. So whoever lives in that apartment feels like they don't have to worry about people kind of like coming into their area. And then what we could do here actually is this. And do this thing over here as well. And I feel like that kind of frames this in nicely. I don't know what y'all think, but I think this is kind of cute. And kind of works well. Oh, I kind of like that. I kind of like that. Standing behind his gate telling people to get off his sidewalk. Oh my god. I could see it. I could see it. I'm gonna push these back a little bit, I think. They're just a bit too far forward. And then let's grab these orange ones because I think this orange is like a perfect little tie-in as well. Let's do that. And that. Ooh, yeah. Oh, I think that's really adorable. I kind of love that a lot. Part of me wants to change this swatch here, but I don't know if I'm gonna get... I mean, we could just go for the white and then have the orange on the bottom and maybe like a... Oh, that blue. Let's do that, I think. I think that'll be really good. And then I'll change these purples to this blue. I think maybe I changed an orange. Let's put you back there. Oh, I think I like that. I think that's a little bit more cohesive in terms of just in general, like the vibes. And then do the purple as the blue. And I think that those soft green counters inside I think are gonna work really well. I think that'll be good. And then this can go like here maybe. And then maybe we'll just do like small, like a smaller. Do I want it to be in white? Honestly, I don't mind that like soft, kind of softer color there. I think that's good. Maybe I'll just do the cement planner. Did I put two? No, I only put one. And then maybe we'll just change. Maybe I don't want to use those planters. Maybe I want to go a little fancier on, but I do kind of want to use some planters out here as well. I feel like that'll just be kind of nice. ADHD med shorts. Oh man. I can't even imagine. Could not even imagine. I'm sending you all the good vibes. All of the good vibes. Ooh, I like that. I'm thinking like something a little bit fancier. In terms of like the pot that's in. Oh, like this. Ooh, okay. I feel like maybe that's a little bit not too fancy, but it feels like too like not big enough. Ooh, what about just these? Are those too big, you think? Ooh. Is it in shortage, but I do wonder if something stronger would help me. That's definitely very fair, yeah. All of these. Which I kind of love. I kind of think I like that. I do like that. I think I might change this pendant light a little bit. Oh, you know, I kind of want to move on to the inside, so I'm going to do that first. And then maybe I'll change that. Let's see what kind of wallpaper we should do in here. That, I don't... Maybe some, like... What is it? Maybe some... Like these? Like, paneling? Does that make sense to do in here? Could we get a soft blue? Ooh, there's that soft blue there. There's also that. Oh, we'll have some options here too. I'm wondering if maybe like a white on the walls would make more sense. And then doing accents in the other colors. I feel like I somehow want how odd. Tried to up my dose and the pharmacy said no. Oh man. To get them get back on them, my parents' doctors took me off in high school, and I didn't try to go back until 2020 when the panini happened. That's, yeah, super fair. Very fair. Okay. I like these too. Oh, I like this. What do you got going on in terms of... Oh, this actually might be quite nice. That might not be too bad. Because I kind of enjoy the, like... Or maybe I'll do the single. The single feels like a little bit too much almost. But maybe I'll just do that for right now. I want to do a bathroom in here. Oh, not me accidentally starting to video record on here. I always do that. I kind of want to do a bathroom. Yeah, you were always worse than your brother, and I was like, why did no one tell me I was dealing with severe unmedicated ADHD my entire day? Yeah, honestly, yeah, very fair. Like, why was that not a conversation to be had? I think I'm gonna also change where this staircase is, because part of me is thinking about doing like, I don't know how I would do this. Also, let me put this here and same with this, just so we have that for the moment. And I'm gonna pick out some bookcases, I think. God, I always forget that doing bookstores are kind of difficult because of just like the bookcase options we have in this game. I'm thinking, like, I'm wondering if we do... I don't know, I'm not liking this wallpaper, so I'm gonna do this just to give myself like a bit of a clean slate. Oh yeah, we could do this little free library here. I think this would be really cute. Let's see if we can do oh, there's that like light green there too, which is quite cute. What if I put this like here? I wish that the like roof would change the color a little bit more. I guess that blue is not too bad there. I think we'll do that. I think that'll be good. And then do I want to move this up to here? I don't really know if I do. Part of me is like, do I feel like I need to have a sign like this out here? I feel like it kind of helps. So maybe I'll keep it. Can I get like that nice? Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna try. Okay, bookcase wise. This is definitely gonna be difficult because I'm like, I guess we could use something like this. But they don't feel very like retail. Like this doesn't feel very like retail to me, you know? It feels very much like I'm in a high school library. Which is not the vibe I want to go for. Oh my god, I love this like little built-in shelf unit, but I don't know if that's gonna be the vibe either. This is gorgeous. Oh my god, it's $10,000. I'm obsessed with that though. 10,000 simoleons, I guess, if you will. I guess we could do, my other thought is that we could do these. Because there's something and they'll work. These will work for sure. It's just a matter of like, they just look so old. Like they look a lot like older in terms of the like books and stuff on there. And they would definitely be like, I'd have to like color code them. Because they'll all be like one color at a time. I wish there was an easier way to like mix and match. You know what we could do here? Because I'm kind of thinking at like the bookstore and I'm like, oh, it's gonna be kind of hard. What if we did like a hair or like a salon instead? Because I think we could definitely make that work. I love this sign so much though, but I'm like, I feel like we could make like a really like, Or we could make this into a plant shop if we're being honest here. This definitely, maybe I will make this into like a little plant space instead. Because I definitely feel like I have more options for that. And I feel like that would be really nice. I want to do a half wall here as well, before I forget. What are y'all's thoughts on doing a plant, like a plant store here, like a florist maybe instead? Because then the flowers outside I think would make sense. The front shop as if the person owned them. Wait, let me split the space. And there's a front shop and a back shop. Ooh, that could be really cute. That could be really, really cute. I wonder what we could do here. Okay, so I feel like I think a plant shop would be really cute. I think that'd be adorable. Okay, hear me out. What if we did like a restaurant, like a brunch restaurant and a plant shop in one? Because I feel like I could come up with like, I feel like this could be a really cute little like plant shop restaurant like vibe, like a little brunch place. Because I'm thinking here, if we like, we do that, this, because then you have like, that gives us a little bit more space. Plus we would have this little area up here still. I feel feel like that could be really cute. I feel like that could be really cute. Brunch is so gay coded. You're right. You're right. I feel like that would be really cute. Cause I'm thinking like, oh, okay, the like kitchen could go like up here, or like, I don't know, I could like hide the kitchen somewhere. Ooh, okay. I have an idea. Kitchen in the basement. And then we'll put the bar. The bar can go like here eventually. The bar could go here because it would like, and then they would like use the same kitchen sort of deal. Like maybe the brunch and the bar place are like owned by the same people. And so they have like a little duo thing. I think that would be so cute. A little, see, that's what I was thinking. I'm thinking like the bar entrance and like the back here could be really cute. Like down to here could be really nice. I kind of love that. Because this does kind of give me brunch vibes as like a really cute little like brunch place. It also has like a little bakery moment. Oh, I think that'd be really nice. Oh my God, wait. Bread. We could use the bread. Nope, I think that could be really cute. I think that could be so sweet. Okay. So it makes me want to like partition the space off a little bit more. So I'm thinking of doing okay. I have some ideas. So I'm gonna do, let's get like a really nice like column here. I'm thinking like, I think that's like maybe too much. And it also is making me want, I'm gonna get rid of these, and then we're gonna do this and this. And this is like a little bakery space too. I think that'll be cute. I want to get like a nice little column here. I'm thinking, oh, this one will be quite nice. I'm thinking there and there. And then, oh, we can bring the soft blue in. There. I also do kind of want, so it's like even there. I think that would make sense. And then this would be like, we'll do like a staircase up to here as like a second like eating level. And then they'll have this area out here as like also like the little patio. I think that could be really good. Let's bring this back around here as well. I kind of like that. I kind of like that a lot. And then I'm thinking, so we need to do like an entryway. Or like this could be, like I need to find like a way to get like a staircase down into the basement. So I'm like, maybe that would be enough. I think it would be. I just need to like bring this out one. Let's see if I can bring this to like here. There we go. So we can do a little archway here. Well, I guess if this is gonna be like, okay, so maybe, let's see, let's figure out how I want to do this. Let's make this into a restaurant really quick. Hi, Leo. How are you? Welcome in, friend. Okay, here. So, host station, this is what I'm looking for. Because we could use, oh my god, we could use Harry's, like, this collection. And I feel like that would be really good. It's like the spoon collection, I think is what it's called. There's also this one from Tuds, which actually I think the Tuds one might be a bit more on the vibe of what we would want. I don't know. What do y'all think? I think this could be cute. I think this could be fun. I guess, okay, maybe, so this here is maybe for the plant shop. I think I'm gonna do that. And then you go back through here, and this is where the brunch area starts. And then they'll have like a staircase up, and this will be like seating and seating here. I think that would be really cute. I think that'll be kind of nice. So let's do, what I'm thinking is a little spandrel. I don't know if I like that one per se. I don't know which one I would want to do. I don't want anything like super fancy like that necessarily. But what about here? I think I need to change these here. Calling all local and network pharmacies to see if they have my meds. Oh my goodness. I'm sending you all the good vibes. Hopefully they find them. Hopefully they find them. Like, cause what if we did something like that? Cause then we could do probably where are they at these? Probably these as like a column here. And I think I would use like this blue. And then let's get a little half wall moment. And I'm thinking about mostly just here. Maybe a little bit shorter. Oh, I wish there was one like right in between. Which one would I prefer? I think fight until I found a doctor who went about the insurance company. That definitely makes sense. Yeah, I think I like the taller here. And then for the trim, do I want to do something like this or like this even? What does this one look like? That's like a stone. I don't think we need that. I think we'll go for the white there. And then I'll do some like, I'm thinking like some plant area here. We could do some stuff here as well. And then this will be like an employees only sort of vibe. Here, thinking like hostess station there maybe. And then we'll do some, I'm gonna do some like, some stuff on the outside here. Let me grab these pillars. I think that'll be good. Let's actually just do these on the edges here. I think that'll be really good. And then I'll do those as like their own little thing. I think that'll be cute. Okay. Okay, part of me wants to change this to like a tile, to potentially to like this tile. Ooh, this has like a nice orange in it too. And like the green. Oh wait, I kind of love this. I kind of like this a lot actually. Put that there, and then there and there. I think maybe just at least in this front part would be really nice. I think that would be really good. Oh wait, I did that in like the wrong order or wrong place. There we go. And then we'll do this and this and that. Love that floor. I think this would just, I think it works really well, at least for this like front area. I don't know what y'all think, but I kind of love that. I kind of love that a lot. And then I want to grab some stairs and see where we could put stairs to go up. I'm thinking like along this area would make sense. Like there maybe? Because that gives us too wide there. But old bank building, true. Honestly, yeah. Oh, I don't know. Because I wanna maybe there. A little label discussion, because a lot of the time label discussions end up not being very inclusive to lesbian labels and sometimes lesbophobic. Say the coolest in the world. Mr. emryskay, what if I kissed you on the mouth? Thoughts and opinions. Thoughts and opinions. You can't be nice to me. You're not allowed. I don't know. I try to be as aware of discussions as possible. And I think like maybe this is a controversial thing to say, but I think that sometimes a lot of people kind of neglect to remember that not all labels are supposed to be inclusive for every single person. Like labels exist to like help people understand and like feel better about their own identity. And so like, I don't know, some people are like, oh, well, why? Like, I don't know. I guess I don't know how to like just explain it in a way like beyond that, but it's like some people forget that like not every single, like there are supposed to be like, there are spaces and there are labels that are meant for very specific groups. And it's always good to remember that not everything is going to fit you, and that's okay. Like I think that especially a lot of times comes with like, I will be nice to you. Absolutely not. You're not allowed. You're not allowed to be nice. You have a possum on a Roomba. Yes, please post it to the Discord. Not all labels have as much fluidity as others, and it doesn't make it bad. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people kind of not like neglect to forget. I feel like it's something that like a lot, it doesn't get just kind of people kind of just doesn't come into their brain as often, which is like fair. Again, like everyone is learning, and definitely like I understand like not, you know, not everyone is going to be aware of every single little nuanced take and from the beginning. But yeah, I think it's like always good to remember that like labels exist for like a reason, to make people feel more comfortable in their identity and make them feel like they can understand. But like, yeah, not every label is for other people. And like, that's okay. That's okay. I was thinking like one of these would be cute, but I don't know. Unlabeled at the moment, and not only because I am figuring things out, but also because I don't want to deal with the, oh, you're transphobic if blah, blah, blah. 'Cause like, hello, have you seen my friends? Yeah, exactly. 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 I definitely can understand that. And And sometimes, listen, some people, they just don't need labels, make them feel a little restricted in their identity and feel like they can't explore things or can't, like, you know, discover nuance in certain, like, things. But it's like, just again, like, unless your label is, like, actively harming someone, like, do whatever you gotta do, you know? Ooh. Ooh. Wait a minute. I'm into that. I'm also into that. Can feel restricting to some, but labels can also be incredibly liberating to others. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. And it really is, like, I think, like, most things, it's a person by person basis, and, like, you can't expect something that works for you to work for every other person. Like, that's just not how, it's just not how it works. That's not how humans are, like, in general, like, full stop. That's just not how humans are. Like, I'm thinking of, like, oh, one of these maybe could look cute, but maybe not here. Is that, like, too much tile? Is there too much going on in terms of that? I think there is. I think I need to change it to, like, I think I'm gonna use the same one, but I think I'm just gonna make it so it's, like, maybe, yeah, just one color I think helps. Ooh, that's really pretty. Oh, I think I like that. Yeah. Okay, and so I'm thinking this is gonna be like a little plant area. I kind of wish I would make it bigger. Could I make it bigger? So I'm gonna do the kitchen's gonna be down here. And then the memes just go perfect. I will get a label for whatever reason, like zodiacs, for example, and it's something I focus on way too much. Joked in high school that I was a token straight friend, and that did limit me because of how I fixate on, yes, this is me, even though I know none of them would bat an eye. I told a friend I'm going unlabeled right now, and she's immediately like, if anyone invalidates you, let me know, and I will go to there. I will fight people for you. You can be unlabeled, and it still makes you valid. I just feel like another conversation that comes up quite often in a lot of, like, in queer discourse too is just, like, being like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of the, like, lines of thinking that people have makes it so people feel like they can't, like, others feel like they can't explore things and they can't, you know, go through and, like, really, yeah, like, explore their identity or explore their orientation in, like, any way, because it's like, oh, well, like, what people are sometimes so pressed to, like, find, being like, okay, well, how do you label, or, like, how do you identify? And it's like, well, somebody, how are you supposed to, like, decide that so quickly? I could never. Look at me, I'm indecisive as hell. I could never. I'm kind of thinking about changing this to green. And I feel like a lot of time, like, you just gotta give people kind of the benefit of the doubt, I guess, and just being like, I don't know, just, like, let them explore things in their own time. And, you know, everything is gonna be okay. It's all gonna be okay. I feel like that's the real, like, everything is okay, and it's not as huge of a deal to, like, have all these answers so quickly in your life, and it's just like, you can figure it out. I feel like a lot of times, especially, like, for when people are younger, you feel like you have, like, no time in the world to figure things out and to, like, explore, and you, like, have to know things, so, because it's like, well, that's part of your identity, so you have to know how you identify and how you feel. You have to know now, and it's like, you have time. Don't worry, you have time. I'm kind of loving this little thing here, and I want to use it. I don't know what swatch I'm going to use it in, but it's also important to allow people to backtrack and say, oh, okay, well, maybe I am bi, or am yeah, am I maybe bi? And then they decide through experience and questioning that they're straight, and then people get mad at them. Like, it goes both ways. Exactly. Like, you have to allow people to explore and to figure things out, because if not, then like, what is the point? Like, what's the point then? What's the point? You know? I just feel like there's no real rush to figure out who you are. You've got time. It's okay. As long as you are happy and like feeling content in like just how you're expressing yourself and stuff like that, that's what matters, you know? Oh, those things took me over 6 years to figure out I'm gender. Yes, exactly. We were talking about it earlier, Trippy, that like I didn't know I was trans until I was 22. You know? I didn't know. And then even then I didn't really understand like how I identified. Like I kind of was just like, I am not cis. And that was about all I knew. And then it kind of, you know, tumbled from there. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, here I understand this now. And I understand that. And, you know, my identity started feeling a little bit like it made more sense to me in a lot of ways. So it was fine. Sorry, I'm really exploring the table options here. I don't know why. I'm just looking at every single one. I'm really looking. Because I'm thinking this, so this is the plant area here. I think that would be cute. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, wait. What if I made this? So this is the end. This is like the where you kind of decide, like this is where you check in for the brunch. And then if we do this, or maybe not even that. Maybe we literally do like this. So like staircase there to get up here. I kind of love how that fits in there. It's a little tight here for my liking, but you know what we could do instead? That. Okay, well, maybe not that. Maybe this. Yeah, there we go. We do that. And maybe I even just allow that to kind of exist as is. This is, yeah, I'll put like, you know, the hostess station over here. I don't know, I can go there for a second. And then what if I did the plant area back here, actually? Because then we could do like this whole like wall of windows, which could be quite cute. Like I'm thinking like full length window kind of vibe. I feel like that could be quite nice. Ooh. Definitely feel like this could be good. I think I want... Compared to some other people my age, I expose myself to labels quickly. With all my writing of columns to show their gender, pronouns, sexual orientation, romantic orientation, it made me look at things a whole new way. For example, one of them I was like looking at and was like, I feel like you are non-binary, but also cis, and found out that Danny Boy exists, and it really makes you question things and let you explore. And when you do things creative, yes, exactly. I like feel like there's definitely a lot of ways I feel like people can get kind of, you know, when you're like not new, I don't know how to like word that, but like there's definitely like that makes a lot of sense where it was like, okay, you were exploring something like creatively, so you just were like, well, this, how do I explain what this feeling is, X, Y, and Z, and then it's like, oh, okay, things make sense after that. Found out Demigirl existed. Yeah. Starting to discover. Yeah, I think that's maybe the word I was looking for. Thank you. My brain is like my brain is starting to slow down. It's like, whoa, you've been thinking a lot. What are you doing? Okay, what do we feel about these though? So if I go for like this here, because then that gives us like this really kind of gorgeous like demigirl and gender fluid. That one definitely fares. Maybe go get some caffeine. I'm all right. I guess I have my tea that I can drink. which I think has a little bit of caffeine in it. I'm assuming. I actually don't know. Do you have caffeine? I don't know, maybe, probably. How to see if caffeine. I don't know. Maybe. Love me my Arizona green tea. Who would I like what would I be without my green tea? That'd be no one. A little Arizona tea tall boy, that's my go-to. I'm a fiend for it. I really am. I think that is like really cute, and I kind of would love to like, okay, I like this, and I think I want to do something like this, but I want like panes in the window, if that makes sense. I think yeah, green tea is generally caffeinated, but I was like, normally maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like you could normally see like the caffeine amount on things like this, but I probably didn't look in the right place. It would be called as non-caffeinated. Okay, that's true. That is true. Oh, okay, maybe these are the vibe. Then that gives us a little bit of that orange on the bottom, top and bottom there too. Does have caffeine. Hey, yo, there we go. See, I should just drink more of that. Brandy not tricks would be $100 per month. Oh my goodness. Oh, sending you all the good vibes. Like, what if we just went like that? Is that too much? Thinking of going for like the white. I think it is a little bit too much to do both top and bottom like this. US healthcare is so expensive. Black tea or coffee so you get more water from a watered down Starbucks coffee. Okay, fair, but I have a green tea next to me, okay? And I don't have a Starbucks coffee next to me. What I am gonna do really quick is I'm gonna do a BRB because I have to go to the bathroom. I've got to go to the bathroom, and I've had to go, and I was like, I'm gonna try and wait until my end of my stream, but no, I just need to go. So I'm gonna swap to the BRB screen for a little bit, and then I will be right back, and we'll continue on with this. Hello. I am back. I had to go to the bathroom. Let me get myself all in my blanket again. My lap blanket, if you will. Oh man, okay, there we go. All right, let's figure out what we're gonna do here. Let's figure this out. I feel like, I don't know. I don't know how I want this to work. I kind of love this like cafe window moment here. Because I love the open door or open window moment. Wonder if we could do something like, I wonder if we could do this. And then like on the plant area, we could do this. And then maybe, I think I'm gonna just do one that's like open, and I think I'll do that one there. If we do that, and then I have some thoughts, because I kind of want to do like I want to do like a little balcony moment in the back and do like some what is it, like if we got like a really nice railing here. What did we use down here? Oh, I guess we didn't really use one. And then if we, I think that's actually not too bad because that gives us some space up here too. Because in reality, in The Sims, like restaurants don't have to have like a massive amount of seating. As long as we have like a few different types of like seating, I think we'll be fine. But I was thinking like if we did like a little balcony moment out here would be really cute. Because then you would get like this, I mean, not the best view. You get like a decent view. You get to see the train there and whatnot, but I feel like that actually is not bad. I kind of love that. So, let me get some more. And then I'm thinking like, I have another idea that I want to try actually really quick. It's gonna change how this is inside. Let me get rid of this staircase for a second. Because, okay. I'm making this bigger. I'm making this bigger here because I have this like, I have a little thought in my head of something that I think would look really cute. I just have to figure out how to do this. So if I do here, and I want to actually bring this in probably to there. I think that's a good like angle. And then if I do this here, bring that into there. And then I think this is what I would need to do for, I don't know what that noise was. I just heard, I don't know what kind of noise. Oh, somebody was taking their trash and I was like, what was that? Okay, wait, I need to use this one instead. Delete that. Bring this bad boy here. And then what if I did like that? Okay, you know what I want to do actually? I think that this would just look a little bit better. Maybe, I don't know. That, and then put like a little column there. Oh, I do kind of like that actually. So I'm thinking that, and then this is where we'll have like, let me do this. And then there. That would go into there. I actually think I'd want to make that like just a small, like, I think that the X's are too much, so I'm thinking go for just maybe just a plane there. And then let's get like a little half wall for a moment. Like there. Because I was just thinking like, okay, if this is like, if we do the plant part down here, like this is probably where, oh, I kind of love that. And then I think I would want to do, I actually would want to maybe bring this down to like this level. To there. Also, let me bring this back to there. Because I don't think that I could do a roof there, or a fence, I mean. Which is, I'll be honest, one of the most frustrating things about this game is the fact that I can't put a fence against a roof like this. Ugh. Because I feel like that as a fence would be really cute, but I don't know if I like that. I think I would maybe prefer. Well, now I'm like, what if I did this actually? A silly roofie question? Of course. Yeah. Also, there's no silly questions. That doesn't exist. Fake. If I do like that there. I kind of like that. And then this would go there, I think. The ceiling under a glass roof? No. So sometimes it'll do it automatically, basically. For the most part. Kind of depends on the roof that you have. Or like the one that you're using. Or like, I guess like how you put it on is more so, I guess, the way, what I'm trying to say. Like how you put it on matters occasionally, but it'll automatically delete it. If there's like a floor under your glass roof, like say, so you see how like this is counted as a floor here. If I had this like here, then, okay, well, yeah, you can kind of see. That doesn't delete automatically, but this will here. Like if you have like just like a ceiling. Just a ceiling. None of these are really giving me the vibe I want. I actually don't know if I'm going to be able to do what I wanted there, which is sad because I think that would have been really cute. So I think I'm going to go back to having just, the thought was there, but I just don't think I can do the execution the way I want. So we'll go back to what we had. Putting skylights in all my Sims homes. Yeah. Honestly, it's very fun. I love doing like, I love using the glass roofs. Sometimes they are really frustrating to work with. But I do really like them. One thing about something like that, maybe, I don't know, even this is like not giving me the vibe I wanted. I kind of wanted to do some sort of, well, I guess if we do this, if we just do a little balcony like this, oh, maybe that'll be good. And let's see what kind of coloring we can get on this fence. Oh. I kind of love that. I think I actually maybe would want to change the color because I think that blends in a little bit too much. Maybe this one? I don't know if this is necessarily the fence that I want to use. We could go for this. Oh my god, with the soft, like the subtle gold. Feels kind of like a vibe. Ooh, I actually don't know. Never mind. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't. I don't want to go for just this. I think that's just like not working with this like this little build here. I don't know if I'm liking that. I feel like I wanted to do a balcony, but something about it is like not giving me what I want. Let me put that there and then let me move this to here. Like maybe that would be better? I don't know. There we go. Yeah, I don't think that fence works really well, especially if we're gonna go for like a bit more of a modern vibe down there. I just feel like I'm struggling to like keep the vibe in the front and the back kind of the same. Like more fleshed out. Yeah, we could do that. Getting muddy waste. Ooh, let's go. Very good. Very good. I don't know if a column is gonna give me the vibe I want, but we'll see. We'll see. I guess that's not too bad. My other thought was doing like a corbel maybe? Or and here I have these, which are very fun in my opinion, and I feel like this could be kind of cool to somehow utilize. Oh, maybe I will. Maybe this will be the vibe. And I think like the white plaster would work. And then I kind of want to actually make this into like a full thing there. I feel like I've used both as a I feel like I've used both. I think there is a version of this column that's just plain. Maybe not. I thought there was. I guess it's just that for the corner. Until I just looked up Muddy Buddies. Oh, okay, yeah. There's something that's like not sitting well with me with this. I kind of liked it, but I think that it's not. Let's look and see what corbels we have, because I might be able to just use one of those to kind of make it look like it's supported still, without doing like everything else. Let's see if we can find some. Hello. There's these that are like that, but even that doesn't feel right. I feel like those would make sense. Let me put those back there. Use both. Yeah, see, I've used both before. Both terms. I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of like stumped on how I want the back of this build to work. I'm kind of like unsure. Let me also put that in there. Ooh, I think I know what I want to do here. Hold on, I'm gonna do this really quick. And here, let's bring that. I think this is gonna be a vibe. Just like that. A part of me is like, oh, should I maybe get rid of that and just do like... Why are you not letting me keep the, Oh, it's because okay, that's why. No, I think it's this one. Yeah. I kind of like that as a vibe there. I think I might bring it up to like here. Oh wait, nope, that was not what I thought I was dragging. There we go. Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna use that there. I kind of like that vibe. That's fun. Here, I don't know. Part of me is like, what if I just made this whole thing a brunch restaurant? I kind of wanted to do like a multi-use. From your part, are you kidding? That's so mean. That's so rude. Godspeed. I think I need to like rethink the inside of this. A thief, an absolute thief. Let's see. Because I love the idea of using like these, especially in like if we're gonna do like a plant shop sort of deal. Honestly, even in like, we made this whole thing like a brunch area. Yeah, I don't know. Hades. Oh man, because I feel like this is like a perfect space for like, I guess, because I wanted to do like a space that seems like it's more for like open mic nights and stuff like that. I feel like that would have been like that would be a really good kind of usage of like a space somewhere, like a nice like community sort of vibe. And so I was wanting to do that somewhere too. I just didn't know where. Let me put this here. And then we'll do that and that on at least here. We'll do that there. I think that's fine. Nope, not on these though. And then I want to grab the trim that we've been using. There you go. Like, I think this is like almost here, but I'm just like, there's like something that I can't pinpoint that I'm like, this is not working the way I want it to. Okay, what if I do we have space for stairs to go? Oh, they're there, I see. So maybe we could do... Can I do something like this? Where does that put me here? Okay, and that gives us a little bit of space up here. And if we keep this balcony, that gives us space to use this. I want something that's like... Maybe like... Oh, what about you? Are you gonna look like too repetitive? Yeah, you are. Yeah. I feel like I need like something a little bit Art Deco. Because I feel like the tiling and whatnot feels very Art Deco, and over, honestly, even the front a little bit. Like this is a bit this isn't necessarily Art Deco, but we have kind of those vibes a little bit. Oh my god, look at the inside part. Look at it go. I like how the stairs come in and out of existence there. That's fun. That's fun. Maybe this, actually. I kind of don't mind that. And then I do want to put some sort of, I think, like awning here. I was thinking like a... this one's like a metal awning. I don't know about the metal one per se. But maybe like... Oh my god, we could do a trim. Ooh. It's a platform. Oh, I wonder, could I use this under here maybe? I was like, maybe that'll make it look more supported, but I don't think it will. Not necessarily the vibe. What about up here? What do we got going on? We have some fabrics, some... Oh, what about like these? Like these little awnings? Could I put this on the front? Because I kind of love this. Oh, I think they're only like very specific sizes. I guess I could size it down. Do you have the bread one? Fish? Bread. Bread. Oh my god, there's striped ones. Stop, I'll cry. Bread? Oh my god, do they not have a bread one? That's really fun. I can't believe they would do that. I think we'll do that. No, we won't. I don't like that. Never mind. I thought about it. It's not it. I guess I don't really have any other like awnings, so I guess I would have to do something like on my own. But that's fine. I also need to find out where I would put a bathroom in here. Before combo just saw this no context. Oh man. Okay. Where would a bathroom go in this place? Here? I don't know. Actually, I have no idea. Because I think that we could do this area as like a plant shop pretty easily, but oh my god, we also need to find a way to put stairs to go down into the basement. Oh man. I feel like I've overcomplicated this somehow. Like, okay, what if I did kitchen? Because the kitchens in The Sims don't have to be big. No bathroom. Everyone pees their pants. Exactly. Bathroom. I do want to put like an underground bar, but I'm like, maybe I just don't need to attach the kitchen somehow. I think not having to do stairs like that would really help And I think that I think part of what I'm not liking is these windows. I don't think they're giving me the vibe I want. That honestly is actually not a bad like spacing for everything. Because that gives us like a little walkway to get to back to like where we could put tables back here. And then we could do some sort of staircase up somehow, somewhere. I don't know where. There? What? Oh, you would be outside. Well, I mean, we felt like we needed to. We could do that. I do feel like oh, the stairs are in like the same place. That's actually really funny. Do you think that is like enough space for like this little entryway waiting area? I think that I still am not happy with these. And I think that I'm gonna get rid of this. I feel like I need to like move myself away from this. Oh my gosh, thank you for the hydration reminder. I have my tea to drink. But also welcome in, Hall. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pick out walls and a door and everything for this cafe. We're gonna do that. I think I know what kind of door I want to use, so I think this will be a little bit easier. But I think I'm gonna like work on this build a little bit more because I'm feeling it at a I can't figure out what I want to do in that other one. Would love to do like this sort of like, I think I'm gonna do this as like an industrial sort of cafe. Loved build, thank you. I really appreciate that. I really do. I feel like something like this kind of sort of industrial vibe here would be really nice. I think this would be really fun. Part of me is like, oh, we could do doors without windows. Oh, actually, maybe we will. And like a black. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I do want to keep those windows. We also have like this sort of bifold. I kind of am actually really enjoying that one that I had. I think that's good. And then, you know what that means? We're gonna use literally the same windows because these are the same windows. This is from the same set as those other ones. And we'll do that there. Oh, I kind of like that, yeah. I think that's kind of fun. And then I think in terms of like tables out here, because I think I want to do, oh, these are like, they're not happy about being next to each other, but they have to deal with it. I'm not going to use this white tile though. I think I'm going to go for something a bit more like that maybe. And I think I'm actually going to turn this into like an actual like walkway here. Cause that I think is gonna just like make our life a little easier. Okay, and this fence though did not wanna, there you go. Cool. So we'll do that. I think that's good. Didn't move anything. Very good. And then, oh, maybe even like, I guess I do want it to be a little bit like very substantially different from the other builds, or like from this even out here. Like I want it to look a lot different. Oh, I kind of would love to use this. Who's CC? It's Little Dika's CC. I believe it is from the, yeah, it's from the Rise and Grind kit. I really like it a lot, honestly. I feel like it's quite nice, a nice little industrial vibe. Part of me is like, do I want to go for a brick? Do I want to do... I don't know. Oh, maybe like this? Oh, I kind of do love that a lot. I do enjoy that. And then I think instead of doing, I'm gonna do maybe like one table out here. Like I might do like a table over here, or maybe not. I'm thinking about doing like a, what is it? More so like lounge chairs, like really comfy like armchairs that would go out here. But I definitely want to keep them a little bit more on the industrial side for sure. So like something like this could work. Or no, not something like that, maybe. And then when here we're doing the gender fluid flag, so I can, if I can get some good, ooh, that blue like matches really well actually. I was enjoying that. I got that pink, maybe that purple as well. I like that purple with the silver even. So I'm thinking just like here and here for like a little armchair moment, and then doing a small table in the middle. Maybe. The other one has some potential, I think, for sure. I want to see what else we kind of have. That's like a little bit on the industrial side. We have these like brutalist chairs that are really nice. Let's see. Oh, we also have these like marble seats. Oh, I kind of love those. I love those. Oh, we also have these. Although we did use these over here, so I definitely don't think I want to use these ones. I think those are maybe not quite it. If we can find, I guess we could get this in like a white here. That one's also definitely a vibe. I'm gonna put together, you know how I love making getting all my options together. There's that with that blue. And that has that purple as well. Love to say wrong as exactly. I also am obsessed with this, and I feel like these could be really fun to use in this build. I feel like there's potential there. Let's see what we got in here, because I do have some like dining chairs that I feel like could be a really cool vibe. Do I have any? I have these. You're too short. Rip. I was gonna say, oh my god, I have these. This could be so fun to do, like out here, but they're not tall enough. I have these though. Not necessarily industrial, but definitely an option. And then that's what we have in terms of like outdoor seating. Oh, this is so cute. Oh my god, this is so cute. I want to use that somewhere. I love that. I'm obsessed with that too. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, I guess there's not a lot that's like really calling out to me for like a nice armchair. Other than like these two. Well, what about like even a sofa? Hold on. Oh, like this. This does not look like it would be a comfortable place to sit for a really long period of time, but like that, I actually kind of don't mind that. In terms of vibe. Oh, this is really nice too. Can I get this in a shorter? Do you have this in a 2 wide? I feel like there is, but maybe it's just not in this category. Unless I've seen it and I just missed it. Let's check in here and see. Ooh. Oh, this is, oh my God, are you the right height? Oh my God, you're not. I'm like, I really want to make this work. Oh, and there's like really fun swatches for the like pillow. Oh my God, wait, what do y'all think about this? I really like the plant chairs a lot. Oh, I do. Oh, I love this neon green on there. I wish that I had that in a higher, or was like the proper like height. Okay. What do we have going on in here? Anything, no. Should I look and see what like swatches oh, here's this. Can we get it in a nice, very neutral tones, which I do want to make this like a very, because I want to use a lot of these colors. So I would definitely want to try and incorporate that. Let's see. Oh my God, I love this too. It's like a day bed. It's gorgeous. It's so expensive. So expensive in game, but I love it. All right, let's look at some tables and chairs because I feel like I'm not finding anything that's like really kind of grabbing my attention. So I'm gonna look at tables and chairs and see. Oh, well, we could use like this square cafe table. And then this is like a high top for like a coffee. There's potential, I feel like. Maybe. I feel like that's a maybe, but I'm gonna get rid of it just for right now while I continue looking. We also have these. Is there anything that we got that's like a bit more? Like this. Is there 3 wide of this table? That's the real question. I don't think there is. Oh, sad. Sad. Because this I think would have been really good. I really like the way that it where did that go? So these. I'd want like a 3 wide. If I'm gonna do something like here, because I was thinking, oh, we could do something like this. And then do like chairs, although I think that chair over there would be like not usable. Take a little peek through again and then see what we can find. And if it doesn't work out, then oh, hello. We got any? Oh, I actually really love that. And I think I will be using those there. And we'll just do like these. Yeah, I think that works. Let's do some, these are bar stools, I think. So I'm thinking like these could be cute. I feel something with a higher back would be like more ideal, but I don't know. We'll see. Let's see what color I can get to kind of match in here. Like maybe the blue. We can get a nice blue. Oh, they're all like very muted blues in a way that I'm like not like aren't gonna work. Same with that. Ooh. Can I get like a hot pink or like a blue? Like a really nice, you know. Get like a soft pink in these. And I feel like we have a lot of soft pink in this build that I'm like, I don't know if I need more. I don't know if we need any more soft pink. We could just do black. We could just do some black. Let me pull those out just because I kind of like the shape of that. Oh, we have like these. I feel like that could be quite. And there's these. These are also quite industrial. I want industrial, but I want it to be really bright, which I feel like is a hard combination to get in The Sims. I think it's a very, not quite the combination that most people go for. All right, let's look at, you know what? Let's look at purple. Let's look at the purple, swatches on thing. Oh, it's purple on this. Is that a purple or a blue, would you say? I guess it's literally like an indigo. But what would I... Let's look at purple and blue and see what we can find. We'll do this as a little thing here. So there's that, but that one is just like not bright enough. That's just, again, not bright enough. There's like these. There might be a bright... No. Nope, not quite. Not quite there. Not quite there either. Man, oh man. The one moment that I want to be nice and colorful and I can't find things that the swatches I want. Well, I guess we could do I feel like these honestly are like the bright, about as bright. That's like around the same tone. Hold on, let me do a little lift up. No, I was like, oh, maybe they're in like the same color family. They're not. They're not. Ugh. Rest in pieces. Rest in pieces. Okay, I guess we'll just do some black stools then. We'll just do black stools. Maybe here. Maybe these. I do kind of enjoy the back on these ones here. But I'm also enjoying these. You know, I think this is gonna be the one. We could do like a black and a white, maybe. Like this. Because bringing in some white elements is probably wouldn't be too bad. Too bad of a choice. Oh, the white feels like too much. Oh, what about just these? That blue I think is a little off, but it's almost there. It's almost there, and I think that almost there is maybe gonna have to be good enough. I kind of think that'll be good. And so we'll do 3 things there. Let's see if we can find any lighting. Let's look for that. And I'm thinking about, actually, hold on. I'm gonna look for a brick really quick and see if I can find anything in the last couple of minutes we have. Like, I'm thinking like this. Because I want to do, hi for the hope of it all, how are you? But today we are still working on, we started building this like community lot where each lot is based off of like a different pride flag. And so we're currently working on, we worked on this is going to be off of the undecided pride flag. But we were working on this. I don't know what it's going to be anymore because I kind of I just got very, I just didn't know where I wanted to go with this. But we have this one here. We were working on this trans what is it? Yeah, the trans boba tea shop is, so we did that. And now we're on this over here, which is going to be the gender fluid flag, which I think is going to be very fun. But yeah, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Just working on the same build. I figured, because figured that'd be like a nice little vibe for today. I'm thinking, oh, you know, let's do this one here. Can I do it in that green? Is the green too much? Is it too weird? Yeah, I think I want to try and keep this like, oh, that gray I think works. Yeah, I kind of like that. Part of me wants to just bring this up like one more. And then I'm gonna do, I think I want to do like this. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. And then I'm thinking, let's just like try and do a little map out of a floor plan really quick. So I'm thinking you come in. I think maybe we'll do like, what if we do, I think I want to bring this back one. Like, what if we do the counter here and here to order? I think that could be really cute, and then have like this have be more seating back here. Because then we can do these as bathrooms. Oh, I guess that doesn't give us a lot of seating there. Because I think I want to keep this like relatively open concept. That's not too bad. Because that gives us like one and then a space and then one there. That is pretty close to the front. We could do like, I don't know, I definitely want to keep this open plan. And I'm thinking, oh, okay, wait. What if we do... What if I like brought this? Oh, I have a basement down there, don't I? Let me just pull that there for now. I'm like, what if I bring that down there? I think that would be kind of cute. I think that would be kind of cute. And then I'm like, maybe, so like this could be a bathroom here. And then maybe we'll do the counter like here. I don't know. I kind of like the idea of the counter being like here and kind of separating the space, but maybe we won't do a wall. Maybe I'll literally just do like a counter as like the island. Oh my gosh, of course, Cassandra. I hope that you start feeling better soon, friend. I love you. Let's bring this here and let's do another one there. Or I guess more centered. Very good. I think that these I'm gonna end up changing the, I don't know if I'm gonna actually use any of these because none of them are like, they don't necessarily have the vibes that we want for this building. So I'm thinking of using that, and then I want to use maybe this just like this concrete here. It's concrete, baby. Like there. And then here. Because like those will be like columns there. Oh, I don't mind that. I actually kind of really enjoy that. I might go for something that has a little bit more texture on it though. If I can. I don't know if I can. Actually. But I kind of like that, honestly, a lot. And then this I'll probably use like literally the entire way up here. And then here. There and there. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Oh, I kind of like that because I feel like this is like, it helps just like differentiate the builds a little bit. Thank you for that hydration reminder, Cassandra. I will do that in just a second. Because I'm going to swap over to just chatting because we've got about 5 or I guess 4 minutes now at this point. Let's exit, save and exit to main menu, and I'm going to swap here while we chat for the last part of stream. Oh, I need to do a good stretch is what I need to do. Oh, okay, everyone take some drink some water. No, drink some water. Also look at that, my lighting is back to normal now. My lighting is back to normal. But drink a little bit of water and also do a little stretch. Do a little stretchy stretch. I'm gonna have to take a little peek and see who's online. And see who we're gonna send love over to. But I do appreciate you all hanging out with me today. I do. Oh man, good evening. I've got the good evening light. It's the way that I was like so blown out. And then now it's like very normal lighting. Okay, let me, where are we at? Here we are. And I'm gonna see who's all live here. Ooh, okay. We got some pals on. We have some pals on. I think we're gonna go here potentially, or maybe here. I just want to see how long people have been on because I want to make sure that I'm not rating someone that's like about to end. But I really appreciate everyone hanging out with me today. I really do. It means a whole lot. Oh, I think we'll go here. Oh yeah, we'll go here. I think this will be good. I'm waiting for the ad to play through. And then we'll be good. But yeah, I appreciate you all hanging out with me today. I really do. I have to check my schedule to see when my next It Gets Better Ambassador stream is, but I believe that I am taking February off. I'm not doing a stream in February because I wasn't sure if I was going to be traveling or not. There is potential of me traveling for my birthday, but I don't think I'm even doing that. But yeah, I think I don't have anything in February, so I'll be back in March. I'll be back in March, which is a wild thing to think about, if I'm being honest. But yeah, I hope you all have like a really lovely rest of your day and everything. If you would like to, a little reminder, let me put, I think this is my command if you want to follow me over on my over on where I actually stream. There it is. I was like, I don't know if it's gonna work. Yeah, there's my Twitch, and then I'm also emryskay on Twitter if you want to hang out and follow me there. And I'm emryskay VODs on YouTube if you ever want to see what I'm doing, see what I'm up to. But yeah, I really appreciate you all hanging out with me. I really do. We're gonna go raid Beginnings, who is currently playing the new Fire Emblem game. I'm pretty sure. The new Fire Emblem game, which is really fun and fresh. Yeah, I think Chloe also does a lot of like Fall Guys, main game Fall Guys. I'm just double checking for pronouns she, her. There it is. Pronouns she, her. We're gonna go hang out and look at the new Fire Emblem game. I don't know anything about Fire Emblem. I'm gonna have to be honest with you. I don't know anything about Fire Emblem at all. But there's a new game. Let me. I don't think also there's a lot of shiny hunting. It's great. Ooh, I do enjoy some shiny hunting. I think I have to do this from like here. And do this from like here. Yeah, there we go. There it is. I think the raid messages are just this. If it wants. There it is. There it is. Oh man. Oh no, the raid. Oh, I think I did that. I think that one's on me. Hold on. I'm doing it from like the Twitch thing. Okay, start raid. Okay, never mind. Now we're going. Now we're actually going. Also, Anita, thank you for that follow. I really appreciate it. I did that. I accidentally canceled the raid. I don't know how I did it, but I did. Smile. There's the raid message though. Grab that. On my personal channel, I'm gonna be live again on Monday. Monday, most likely, unless I have to do something. But Monday. And so I'll see you then. I really appreciate you all hanging out with me. I really do. And then I hope that you all have a lovely rest of your day, night, or whatever time it is for you. And I will see you all later. Goodbye, friends.